Hi everyone, my name is Erica Wood and I'm from the Hopkins County Extension Office, and I'm back with another video. Today I'm going to be talking to you about the plant that's actually in the back of this raised bed here. You can see we've got a pretty aggressive growing sweet potato vine in the front, but in the back we have this vining plant known as Mandevilla, or its common name is called Rock Trumpet. And so with mandevillas, they are actually not native to North America. They're traditionally found in more tropical regions of Central and South America. And so with that in mind, this is a tropical plant, so it's not hardy here. So when it comes to, growing it outdoors, you will want to treat it like an annual and either dispose of it at the end of the growing season or potentially overwinter it as a house plant. If you are going to try to overwinter it as a house plant, you'll want to bring it in prior to our first freeze. So that's just something important to note. With mandevillas, they are actually members of the Apocynaceae family, which is also known as the dogbane or the milkweed family. You may be aware of milkweed because that's one of our native species that our monarch butterfly likes to use as a larval food source. However, monarchs, they will not eat on these mandevillas, a totally different genus. But why you would want to grow mandevillas is they are just very prolific bloomers. And so this plant produces these really lovely trumpet-shaped flowers that come in different shades of pink, anywhere from a pale pink to almost like a deep pink to reddish color, and then also in white as well. They have these gorgeous medium deep green glossy shaped leaves too. So with this plant, like I said earlier, this is a vining plant, so it kind of produces this woody vine. And I would recommend definitely trellising this plant in order for it to grow best. Although there are people that use it more as a hanging basket plant, and that's absolutely fine as well. What you can do is you can pinch the growth tips back a little bit, and that'll promote a more bushier appearance as opposed to it continually kind of stretching and climbing. So with this plant, if you're going to be growing it, it does require full sun. It needs that full sun in order to flower well. And, to get more blooms, the more sun you're going to need. And I would just recommend watering it regularly, fertilizing it regularly, as you would treat kind of some of your more annual plants as well. So with this plant, it's really not prone to a lot of disease issues. Sometimes we might see anthracnose on the leaves, which are kind of like these necrotic leaf spots, so that might be something to watch out for. Otherwise, it's relatively disease-free. It can be prone to some insect pests, such as mealybugs or scale insects, so may just want to be scouting regularly for those. Otherwise, relatively low maintenance plant. One other thing that I'll mention about this plant is because it is in the Apocynaceae family, what is typical of most plants in that family is it does exude this milky sap whenever the stems are broken off of it. And you want to avoid getting that sap on your hands or in your eyes because it can be irritable, as well as you want to avoid any consuming of the plant whatsoever because it is toxic. So just be mindful of that, especially with children and pets around. Otherwise, though, this is a really great ornamental flowering plant for you to have in your hanging baskets, in your containers, things like that. All right, I think that'll do it for today. Thank you all for tuning into this video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.